Hello everybody, this is Nick speaking. Welcome back to Planet Coaster. Today we are in a new park. Map is called Desert Valley, and I actually created it myself. Yeah, that's kind of a cool little thing, and I also gonna leave a link down below if you want to, play on this map yourself, because I did upload it to the Steam Workshop in its current state here. Yeah, I know the upper part here doesn't have too many trees, but yeah, I figured, I really want to get the series started and, well, doing a few little details around here already, like adding some major paths and that around the area, I think helped a little bit with that, but basically I've been working on making this map since Alpha 3 first released, and, well, it's been a few months now, and I have a new computer at this point, which makes things even more interesting. But yeah, I really wanted to get this series started here, so I decided, yeah, I think I'm in a spot where I'm happy uploading the map. I mean, yeah, I know maybe like a few more trees around the top and that kind of stuff here would have been nice to have, but I think overall, I think it's a pretty good map to start out with, and yeah, I think it's time we get started on building here. So I think it's an interesting thing. Obviously, we have the park entrance, which is the default for the desert theme. There's only the one sort of entrance here, and you can't really do anything with it because it is outside the park. But, you know, from here, I thought, yeah, let's just kind of, dig ourselves a little bit of a valley here that we're going to have our park in. And I really think that's gonna make this area look amazing. So I think first off, let's maybe try starting off with a few little buildings here, and kind of want to do it in sort of like a Western theme and see what I can do with this. So yeah, a lot of new things in Alpha 3. We've got the new fantasy theme, which, yeah, I know that's like the exact opposite of what I was going for here, but I think it will actually end up working fairly well with the pieces we have. I think mostly I'm going to end up using stuff from the pirate theme again, and maybe like some of these like brick walls and that, because I think these brick walls definitely fit into this theme. So I think the first building I'm going to build, and we'll start out with maybe like a shop here, and we'll do custom shops, and I almost feel like we should have like some sort of building like area up here in the front, make this kind of like our a sort of like a shop area, and have like a whole bunch of buildings in this front part here. So that's kind of the plan here. I'm thinking maybe like one over here, and then we'll have like a little plaza with like a few different buildings around the side here, and with the cliff walls behind it. I think that will look super awesome. So that's kind of the idea I'm going for here. I think information obviously is one of these first things we're going to need. Maybe we put like our information kiosk maybe over here on this site by itself. Because I think that will be like a building that kind of draws people in a little bit. Because that's one of the things that's kind of necessary for most people visiting the park, would be kind of an information kiosk here. And the interesting thing is you can go back and forth between the different things here and pick the pieces you need. So thinking we're gonna want walls, and I want to kind of use these rough brick walls here kind of as our base for all of this. So yeah, I think they'll definitely be kind of like our first floor here. Maybe, yeah, we'll do something like that a little bit. Maybe build a little bit of a building over here off to the side, and even grid size can change the grid size now, make it a little bit different here, and yeah, I think just doing something like that. Do the textures kind of warp? Actually, they don't really. Does take precedence the one over the other. That's good. Yeah, so kind of just do this as sort of like a smallish building here just right up front, and I think on top of this we're just gonna do like sandstone for the upper part of the building. And well, we got like this stucco wall, and we can even recolor stuff, so maybe I want to do like a white stucco. Oh yeah, white stucco for sure. And then we just kind of do this thing around here, and I think I want to maybe make like this area here up higher elevation and this down here kind of lower. I think that will look kind of cool here. And yeah, we have lots of new roofs and that kind of stuff in this part here too, which will be a lot of fun to play with. I don't think something like that will be good, but even like a thatch roof will probably look out of place here. So I think the best one to use is probably going to be this tiled roof here. So I think that's what I'm going to do maybe for this first building here. Can we maybe get, yeah, a little bit of a eave on here, and actually the curved one will probably be the better one to use, just because that gives us a little bit of a lip to the top of this building here. And well, yeah, we want to make this look like a actual building and give it kind of this southwestern theme, which is going to be the prevalent theme throughout this entire park. And if this was flatter, we could put it like, there we go. That's the elevation I want. Right there. See, and it kind of goes above the other one here, which, yeah, because it's up a little bit higher than it needs to be. There we go. And then we do this one here. Whoops, not that one. You can go away. And yeah, I think just doing stuff like this is going to be kind of a cool starting position to have us at. So I think I'm going to, finish building this first little building here, and I'll come back and show you what it's like when it's finished. See you in just a little bit. Alright, so I did get the first building done here and did a little bit more extra around the building too. So we have like this kind of balcony thing off the back here, which actually lines the water, and I think that looks kind of like a cool little detail. You get a little sort of balcony, because the idea here, I think I want to put like the burger place right here next to this, and then we have like this little back area out here is kind of like a patio. It's kind of the idea I was thinking here, and let me see, no, that one looks worse. I think having this one is going to be the better one to have here, just because it does blend a little bit better as far as making it look like it's area to walk in. Also kind of did the same thing over here on this side, left it open though, and just put kind of a bench here at the end, so it's kind of a cool little picture spot, I suppose. Kind of out here back by itself, and then we get kind of like a little bit of extra foliage over here on this side, and this area is basically going to get filled up with tables, and we're going to have the chief beef, I guess, if I remember right, that's what it's called, and that's going to kind of go over here. Going to tilt it a little bit further, make it look like more towards the back here, and then we get kind of a little bit of a spot up front here to put a path through. So that's kind of the idea here, and then we get tables back in here, and maybe a little few tables here up front, which will actually help tie this area in together. So I think that's going to be the next little detail I end up putting in here, and I think we'll do that one in a little bit of a time lapse. So yeah, I'm gonna start up some music here, and you guys should be hearing it right about now, and let's get started. All right, so, yep, that was a little bit of a time lapse, and we have two buildings in the park now. We got the information kiosk right here, as well as the Chief Beef, which is sitting right next to it, and I actually like the design of this building quite a bit too, having like these little extra things sticking out down here on the bottom. The top, I mean, yeah, I could do with a little bit of improvement up here, but I mean, overall, it's not too bad looking or anything, so I'm happy with it, except for maybe that one little spot there, because this doesn't line up at all. If this didn't have to be here, I probably wouldn't have it there, because, yeah, as you can tell, it does kind of sink in a little bit further than the regular piece, so yeah, that's kind of a little bit of a oversight there, but I mean, again, just kind of working with the pieces I have, so yeah, I think, though, this is probably a good time to end off this first episode, so if you like this episode, feel free to leave a comment below saying what you think about these builds, because they are really awesome and they were really fun to make, but anyways, that's going to do it for the end of this episode. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!